Hi, I'm Isabella Granero, and today I'm going to tell you about my internship experience. I started my internship in June at Kensington Street in Chippendale. They're a small marketing team who work to promote Kensington Street, which is a food, art and lifestyle precinct. The team was fun to be around and the workplace culture was quite laid back. Dogs were allowed in the office and music was usually always playing as we completed our tasks. I felt right at home, which helped to ease me into my role much better. The people I most often reported to were the marketing coordinator and the content marketing executive. However, I was sometimes in contact with the food and beverage director. I also got a chance to meet the CEO of Kensington Street, Marcus Chang. My main role at Kensington Street was to write and schedule social media posts for a variety of restaurants. I used Hootsuite to schedule countless Instagram and Facebook posts for Spice Alley, Olio, Gavroche, East Side Bar and Grill, Holy Duck, Viet, Mekong, and the venue hire space, the private kitchen. I also did a lot of content creation, which included pitching stories, conducting research, and writing blog posts. I produced around 7 different stories for the proposed Spice Alley blog that they plan to publish in the near future. These stories currently reside on a Google Doc, but I'd love to see my work published on their blog. The following excerpt is from an interview I conducted with Lisa Oldham from Handpicked Wines. I was writing a story about the best wine pairings for different Spice Alley foods.
So all you need to do is literally have a browse. So if you want to do the Riesling, the Mornington Pinot, the Pinot Noir from Mornington Peninsula, regional selection, and the Yarra Valley Rosé, it's the Gorman Rosé. All the tasting notes will be on there, and that will probably help with a lot of the context.
My internship was relevant to my studies as it incorporated copywriting and the use of social media in the marketing of a business. Aside from my love of food, my experience in 2 advertising units, advertising and introduction and advertising creative, prepared me well for this role as it equipped me with the knowledge of how to use tone and persuasive language to effectively attract my target audience and encourage them to come and eat at Kensington Street. It taught me how to take a great picture and a great caption and combine it into a post that would draw in customers. News reporting, writing ecologies, digital journalism production, and professional writing and editing were 4 units that really helped prepare me for the copywriting and content creation side of things. More specifically, these units taught me how to effectively conduct research to create a well-rounded and interesting story, and how to make content fit on a range of multimedia platforms. My experience in the photojournalism unit also helped me when trying to choose photos with good composition. It also showed me how to edit or enhance them, like I did in the example shown. Something that surprised me during my experience as a content writer is how much trust and faith they had in me. This was my first internship, and so I didn't really know what to expect from the team. To my surprise, they were incredibly encouraging and were ready to clarify anything for me. They also gave me a lot of positive reinforcement and let me know how well I was doing, which made me feel more confident in my abilities. I felt I adapted quite well, especially when I had some challenges. For example, having to interview Lisa Oldham from Handpicked Wines on my own was quite a nerve-wracking experience, as I was fairly new to the job and didn't know what to expect. Additionally, I was also sent to take photos on a DSLR camera of one of the new restaurant managers, which was a little scary, but I handled it well and it helped me to build up my confidence. Overall, I definitely had way more responsibility than I was expecting in the workplace, so it felt like a real work experience. While this internship was a good experience and it was enjoyable, I found that it did become quite repetitive. It would be a good entry-level role, but I probably wouldn't want to secure it as a future career because I feel like there'd be nowhere to move up on the ladder. In terms of content creation, there weren't really many differences between the way I learned in my course and the way that Kensington Street operated. But this could be because the content marketing executive Beck Foley actually did the same course as me at Western Sydney University. So she basically learnt all the same tricks and skills. Although it was an unpaid internship, I was often given a gift card for Spice Alley. So getting paid in noodles, I couldn't complain. I also got to tag along to a food photo shoot one day, which was really cool, and sometimes I was even able to take some of the food home. Overall, I had an incredible first internship experience and made a lot of good networking contacts. I was able to apply the skills I had learned so far and got a much better idea of what it might be like to work in a copywriting role. I'm incredibly thankful for the Kensington Street team who made me feel right at home.